central and eastern parts of Kansas will very probably be cloudy in the morning, and then western Kansas will begin to get increasing cloudiness by tomorrow afternoon. Today, however, very, very pleasant reading. 73 up in the Goodland area, 72 at Garden City, 70 reported by Dodge City and Liberal, 72 over by the good folks of
I wish you could feel this right now. It's almost 70 degrees. Beautiful weather. Been waiting for such a long time for this, and it has arrived. It feels good. I'm sure most of you are feeling this weather. If you're remotely near the Midwest, then you're feeling it. Today we are going to put some plants in the ground, transplants in the ground. I've been waiting for the past couple weeks. The weather just hasn't been right, and we had snow a couple days ago, which is not good for transplants to be out in. And I wasn't prepared. I didn't have row covers or anything to protect them with. And now I have row covers, and we're gonna get these transplants in the ground. See, we have a pretty day today, pretty day tomorrow, and a pretty day Friday. It's gonna be in the 70s every single day. And so we got a good amount of time to get these plants in the ground, and then this weekend it's supposed to get down to below freezing. And so we're gonna go ahead and slap some row covers over top of these transplants so that they don't freeze during the freeze. So we already got our bed all prepped, which you guys have seen that from a previous video, but if you haven't, you can check it out right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna mark our rows. I'm gonna show you how we do that. Similar to what we did in a previous video, but a little bit different. So let me show you what we're gonna do here. So what we're doing a little bit differently on this one is we're just taking our row markers. This is measured off at 12 inches, so 12-inch spacing. So because we're transplanting some lettuce, they're gonna be 3 rows, 10 inches apart, and then the plants are gonna be 12 inches apart. So we already have our 3 rows 10 inches apart marked. Now the difference that we're doing here is that we're taking our 12 inches now, and we're just, since it's 12 inches from the side here, we're putting it on the edge line, and then we're just pulling our rake backwards, and that is 12 inches apart. And again, go to, pull it down, and it marks 12 inches apart. And we're planting at the intersection of the 3 rows that are 10 inches apart and the 2 rows that are 12 inches apart. And I'll show you where that's at. So we're gonna be planting here, this intersection, and this intersection. And just all the way down, this one, this one, this one. So it's just this is a really easy way to quickly lay out your location of the plants that you want to put in the ground. So we got our lettuce ready to be transplanted. So let's go ahead and start to put it in the ground. So we're going to start right here. I'm just going to take my knife here, and I'm going to grab the very bottom of the plant here and help that root ball come up. And it's gonna be something like that. We're gonna take our plant, pop it right there in the ground. It's really nothing special to this part, except you make sure that you got good contact around that root ball with the soil.
And in the Ponca City Blackwell area, 68 degrees today. Winds southerly at about 15 gusts to 25. 65 miles an hour. Barometric pressure 30.00 and is rising. And no precipitation. We're about a half inch behind, correction, a half inch ahead for the year, and 1 53/100 behind for the year so far. We'll be looking for a little bit of a change tomorrow, and of course the possibility of some scattered showers. Today, of course, there's nothing showing up on the radar. However, the satellite photo was pretty interesting for the western half of the U.S. Rain showers and thunder showers along that frontal system, and that wide band of fairly heavy snows. Now, what will happen each time that you see the frontal system on there? That begins at 6 o'clock in the morning, and then you'll see the cloud pattern move until 2 o'clock this afternoon. So as of that time, of course, the front.
All right, and first 50-foot row is done. First thoughts on it are it takes longer than I thought it would, but you know, it's quick once you get into the rhythm of it. And I was crouching on the side of the row, you know, kind of in a squatting position with my back straight, to preserve my lower back. And this is kind of the theory of long-term gardening. If you're going to be gardening for a business for a long time, obviously you need to preserve your back. And so a lot of these guys out here that do market gardening, this is kind of the way that you do it. You squat in the row. Well, that didn't really work for me. It hurt my knees way too much. And so I had ACL surgery, so if you have knee issues already, it's not the best position. And so I straddled the row with either leg in each walkway, and just bent down, and that seemed to be a way better position for me. So pretty quick, just gets you got to get used to getting in the rhythm of getting those plants in the ground. So these are in, looks awesome. I'm excited. I watered them in, and now I'm going to move on to the next 50-foot row here. All right, guys, that's it. We are all done for today. I got one full 100-foot row in, so 2 50-foot beds, and super happy with the way it turned out. And so in the coming days here, I'm going to be transplanting the rest of these plants. I got a bunch more. There's a flat right there that's got to get done, and I got about 3 or 4 more flats I got to get transplanted. So hopefully in the next 2 days I'm going to get these transplanted, because the weather's going to be really nice. So remember, guys, if you like these videos, give it a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe to our channel.